It is time for the new Rise crossover update. As you can already see, I have a name tag above my head. But that's not all. Let's get into it. As you can see, when I open my leaderboard, I will have something called a no rank. And that's because they introduced some kind of a ranking system, which we should be able to find near the solo leveling island. So let's get straight over to that island. Now, with this update, we should also be getting a 2x drop chance for Beru in the raid. So if you have not done so yet, make sure to head your way over to the Beru raid and grind way more Berus, and I hope you are getting your first G rank Beru. Now, once you head over to Solo Leveling Island, you will see this building. You can head straight over here, so let's do that, and we should be able to go up the elevator. There we go. And find our way into the room where we should be able to find a place to rank up. Now, in the trailer, it showed if we walk over here, there we go. Test your strength and see if you can rank up. You must complete the test dungeon with the allotted time to rank up. I currently have no rank, so let's get started with our 7 Berus in our team. Now, I'm expecting this dungeon to not be too hard. We do have 10 minutes, but it's just an E rank, so let's actually put our outer eyes on because we're gonna basically one-shot everything anyway. It's not gonna be too hard. I feel like if you're a beginner, you can also easily do this if you got some units that can do like a few million damage per second. Because as you can see, these brutes really only have a few thousands of HP, so you can just rush through this really easily. Also, if you got your auto attack enabled, you really don't need to target them at all. As you can see, just speed run through this with no effort at all. Like, even with our weapon, we can just like one-shot them. Maybe that's even better to do. Speeds up the entire process anyway. And it feels very satisfying as well. Alright, I'm expecting this to be the last room. And then we get to the boss. And then I want to see what like getting the rank actually does for us. Oh my god, wait. This is actually quite a big dungeon then. I keep saying it's one more room, but surely this is the last room, right? Surely there's not another room after this. It's infinite. No, I'm pretty sure it's not infinite. It's just a large dungeon. I think it did display that before I entered the dungeon that it was a one of the larger dungeons. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, not say anything anymore because I keep saying it's like the last room and then it's not the last room. All right, this has to be it, right? Wait, no. Wait, I guess, do you just have to kill as many as you can in like in a time frame? That might be it, actually. Also, very important to notice, I don't think you can erase these units because they like instantly die and they are not giving you any cash or gems as well. This is not something you can like use to farm better units. You really have to like do it throughout the dungeons and just throughout the overworld farming. All right, there we go. Finally, okay, so there is a boss room, so we should boom, one-shot him, and there we go. I think this should give us our rank up to our first rank, which should be rank E, so I want to see what that actually involves. Yeah, there we go. We are now on the leaderboard with rank E. All right, there we go. Oh, and we actually do get a rank E showing up besides our name, which means I think we should be able to get a very cool looking SS or maybe even a G rank next to our character. So what I'll do is let's head back straight again to the leveling on Solo Dungeon. And let's see if we can like immediately also go for a rank D. Because I want to see if in this video I can rank up as highly as possible and see what it offers us. And then we can see actually what that means for this update as well. Oh, we can get runes for tickets. Reduce enemy HP by 5%. Add 60 seconds to a dungeon timer. Increase the cast in the dungeon by adds an extra room to the dungeon, making it larger. Oh, okay. Removes one room from the dungeon, shortening the path. Oh, that seems really good. Wait, I'm gonna save some tickets for this because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna expect like a better looking runes. I guess depending on how good your rank is. So yeah, let's do another ranking. Let's get ranked to rank D. Okay, so it is the same dungeon. So maybe it's like a ranking only based on solo leveling dungeons. Are these units like also rank D? Because it doesn't seem like it. I mean, it might be because I'm I'm one-shotting them anyway. But I want to see if we like rank up from rank E to D. So I'll complete this dungeon once I get to the boss. Let's kill the boss, I'll show them, and let's see if we actually get a new rank. Alright, so what I did notice, I think it's always the same dungeon layout for these ranking dungeons. So keep that in mind, you might quite spend a bit of time, like even if you can one-shot every single unit in here. They're also brutes, but to be honest, the health pool right now doesn't matter. I'm just wondering what like really high-looking ranking dungeons will look like. Because if they're brutes, I can expect like some of them to have like quintillions amount of health. Then it might definitely take some time, and I feel like then it might be really hard to rank up. All right, let's see. This should be our last boss kill here. did have millions of health this time, so it might actually be a D rank. So let's see. Do we get a D rank right now after we exit the dungeon? Yeah. Oh, we are rank D. Okay, great. So I want to do this a few times actually and check if we get a difference in store items. So let's do that real quick. I'll just speedrun some of the dungeons because if they're gonna be the same solo leveling dungeon every time, then I think we're gonna be easily able to get a rank S going, or even rank SS. Or if there is a rank G in the game, then I want to try and get a G rank. But first, let's see. Did our rewards actually change now? They did. They didn't. Okay. So that's good to know. Okay, I did see we did get a grass village dungeon this time. So we are getting a new dungeon filled with the units from the grass village island. Yep, there we go. Okay, I think we're still able to one-shot them because our weapon does like billions of damage because we got the weapon from the Lucky Kingdom dungeons, and we got like 2 of them. So we actually need 1 more C rank, and then we can even upgrade it to a B rank legendary weapon, which would be awesome. Now I think a good strat for this, if you can already one-shot them, always have your units, if you have auto attack, a bit nearby some other units so they can one-shot the other one, as you just saw, because that speeds up this entire process just a bit more, so you can get go to the next room a bit quicker. And because you're on the time limit in these kind of dungeons, that would be a very good tip. Yeah, this seems to be about the same length as the other 2 solo leveling dungeons that we did. I think it's just the same dark dungeon layout, like exactly the same, because we should be getting I think a 9 unit room after this one. If that's the case, then I know for sure it's just like the same layout. Maybe not, or maybe it was after this one. Okay, yeah, it definitely seems to be the same layout, because I do remember the 9 unit room being very late on into the dungeon. So it's definitely the same layout. So that means the higher the health they are, and during the 10 minutes, you might have quite a harder time ranking up if you don't have a good unit, a good team going of like high damage dealing shadows. All right, here we go. A raid also has spawned on the server, so let's go straight into it and see if we get our chance into getting an immediate SS Beru and hopefully a G rank Beru, because yes, we do have a full party of SS Beru, so let's hope and pray we can finally get our first G rank Beru. Now I do like that our name is like now above our head, because it wasn't there previously, so that's a very nice little UI change that they added. I like the logo for it as well. All right, let's get started and let's get this G Beru, shall we? Oh wait, what? They added a cutscene? Oh, okay. Wait, that's new. Oh, I didn't enable sounds, but I think we heard it from one of the trailers where they added actually the sounds for like cutscenes, and there are cutscenes now for it as well. Wait, that's sick. Wait, what are people saying in chat for this? Horror farming. That's sick. I like that. Nice addition. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get lucky, shall we? Let's put our auto arise on so we don't have to hold down our E key ourselves. And let's pray to the gods. We are gonna get it like immediately. Oh, we did get lucky this time. All right, let's do this 1 more or 2 more times, shall we? I won't give up. All right, so you might be questioning yourself, what does ranking up now actually do? Well, every time you rank up, your shadows damage increase by 5%. So we just increased our rank from basically 0 to rank C. So we would be getting a 3 times 5% extra damage increase on all of our shadows, which for if you're doing into the trillions of damage is gonna scale really fast. So make sure, if you're also new to the game, to rank up as fast as possible to increase your overall damage, which means you should also be possible get credit on name SS Beru very quickly. So head over to Solo Leveling Island, head into that building, go talk to the NPC in the lab, and upgrade your rank to increase your damage. Now we've also surpassed the runes, so the runes are special modifiers for dungeons, each with their own effect as we saw. Now apparently these world runes, as we saw from the building that we were in, can also drop from dungeons in their respective worlds. Now you can also find these rank up runes, which I'm assuming is going to be like something, if you enter a dungeon, it's going to be like 1 rank higher than it was supposed to be. So they apparently drop from bosses in the B+ dungeons. So make sure to keep your eye on that, because that could be very important into getting some missing rank characters. So for example, if you're missing like A level characters, that you could grind for them. If you're in a bigger party though, only the party leader can apply runes before starting a dungeon. So if you do have a very strong rune, make sure you are the party leader and let everyone join your party for the dungeon run. Also, there is one new mount that we got during this update. So if we head over to the shop and head over to codes, some codes to keep your eye out for. It's called Dragon Blue. If you claim this, you are gonna get a new mount, as you can see. If we head over here, and it should be, I think it might be in your aquatic. Oh, it's gonna be in your flying. You're gonna get a blue dragon mount, which is the same speed as the content creator or tester mount. So make sure to really claim this code, because let's equip it and let's mount it. There we go. We are on our blue dragon, which looks really sick. Holy look at this. Oh my god, this looks sick. Holy oh my god, this looks amazing. Look at me. So make sure to claim this code Dragon Blue to get a free flying mount in a Rise crossover. Now, we should have one more code over here. If we go back to the shop and head over there. Now, there should be one more code, and that's when we type in runes, we should get our first few set amount of runes if we head over to our items, which is the rank up rune. And as you can see, increases the dungeon rank, making it harder but more rewarding. As I said, get these rank up runes, because if you're missing a certain type of dungeon and really need those units from a rank higher up dungeon, then apply this rune and get those units to get your first SS character. Now, besides that, we also got new settings. So if you are sick and tired of the loading screen, you should now be able to disable the loading screen if you enable the skip loading options, which says enable or disable the loading screen. This will make the loading screen faster to you. Make sure to enable this so you can get straight into the action. And since we also saw the cutscene, you can also disable these cutscenes if you don't want to see them. Now, it might be nice for one time, but I'm pretty sure if you're gonna farm a lot of Berus, you might eventually want to disable this so you can just like get straight into fighting the boss. There are also some other improvements and changes. So auto attack will no longer auto arise your shadows to attack. So for example, if I did not have my shadows arised and I turn on my auto attack option, they should now not arise anymore and attack the units, as you can see, which is very nice, because that used to be really annoying when trying to set up just for a video, for example, or when you're just trying to roam around and only basic attack the boss, because your units would sometimes go to the other units and attack them. And when you had your auto rise enabled, it would sometimes claim a unit for you. So please make sure to claim that code. If you don't have a flying mount yet, getting this blue dragon would be insane for you, because I keep saying this in every single game, a flying mount will always be broken in every single game. So get it while you can, and don't let this code expire. Alright, we covered everything in the new update for a Rise crossover. We got some new additions, the runes. We got ranks added, so make sure to also rank up in Solo Leveling Island to increase your shadows damage. We got a cutscene for the raids, and we should also be getting a double drop rate for the raids. So make sure to farm a lot of Berus and make sure to claim that dragon. And that's it. That's the new update in a Rise crossover. So if you liked this short little tutorial or guide, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next Rise crossover video. Have a fantastic ranking up journey.